Mellow Stacy. This is she. Welcome. Get to know her. She's different. She's not as extra. But then again, since I'm doing this, maybe extra Stacy is still here. What's up? It's your girl, Stacy Liz with Baggage at the Door. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to jump right in. This week, I'm going to be giving you an update on my first week of taking medication for ADHD. Last week, I explained how I found out I had ADHD, and I shared that I'll be bringing you along on my journey. So here goes. Again, my doctor prescribed me Strattera, which is another form of Atomoxetine, and I'm taking 18 milligrams once a day with water when I wake up, because I was told that it could interfere with your ability to have a good night rest. So how did my first week go? So I'm going to read off a few of the common side effects. This was included with my prescription. Common side effects in adults include constipation. I plead the fifth. Dry mouth. Yes, right now, my mouth is dry. I'm already feeling the side effect of dry mouth. My mouth is dry. Decreased appetite. I can say that I do notice a difference, that my appetite has slightly decreased. I am also not hungry, although I should be. I only had a banana today, but I'm not hungry. But I did just go grocery shopping, so I'm going to go home and make some dinner because I know I need to eat right. Dizziness. So here's the thing. This week, I eliminated sugar from my diet completely. And I know that sometimes that can create dizziness and headaches. There was one time this weekend where I got up really fast and I was dizzy for about 3 seconds. Now, I don't know if that was the sugar or the medication. I don't know. Problems passing urine. Haven't had that issue. Now I'm going to talk about other things that I experienced. So the biggest change and most obvious change for me, 7 days of taking this medication, is an increased focus. You guys, already in 7 days, I can see a major, and I mean major with capital M all the way to R, change in my ability to focus. Specifically, I've been able to get tons of work done with my job. I've been able to wake up in the morning, get on my laptop, and get things done, you guys. And not only am I getting things done, but I actually have a good attitude about it. I'm going to insert a clip. Hello. Today is day 4 on my medication for ADHD, and I wanted to quickly pick up my camera and film this moment because it's a pretty raw moment. I just got off of a Zoom call with my manager, and it's our first time connecting in a year. So I woke up this morning and I made a list of all of my goals for my role for 2021. And I made a quick presentation, nothing fancy, but a quick presentation detailing the areas in my career that I wanted to work on. So I presented that to my manager. And as I'm presenting, in the middle of it, she stops me and she says, "Stacy, there's a light in your eyes and a motivation in you that I haven't seen in a long time." And she said, "I'm so happy to see you so excited about the year and the things that you can accomplish." As she's saying that, I'm listening to it and I'm thinking, this is who I am. Like, this is the employee. I'm not gonna cry. I'm a G. I'm not gonna cry. I'm a G. this is the employee who I was made to be. Previously, I would have moments of motivation, but they wouldn't last. So to hear my manager, you guys, she went on and on and on about how she could just see the light in my eyes. And she said, I don't know if it was missing because 2020 was a rough year, because she was very aware of how being a person of color in 2020 and COVID and the election and madness. When my manager stopped me and gave me so many compliments about my motivation, you guys, it was really and truly a moment for me, because I mean, who doesn't want to hear praises from their manager? Now, don't get me twisted. It's not the first time that she's praised me. However, typically, if I'm honest, she praises me about my personality and my attitude. This time, she praised me for something that's actually work related. That moment meant a lot for me, and it actually added to my motivation because I'm after this promotion. Every day I wake up and I open my laptop, I have my promotion in mind. My motivation and my excitement comes out in my work. It comes out in the way I respond, how quickly I respond, my emails, my word choice, my attitude, my facial expressions on Zoom, whether I turn my picture on or my camera on Zoom or not. I can honestly say that I am motivated in 7 days. So if this medication takes 4 weeks to fully see the benefit, I can only imagine what I'll be feeling in 4 weeks, because it's already working. It's already helping me to stay focused. I'm not counting down the minutes until lunch. The morning flies by because I'm busy. I'm creating. I'm staying on top of things. I'm being proactive. I'm bringing ideas to the team. It's almost like I now have a confidence. When I'm drafting emails to my higher ups, it's like I have a new perspective now. I'm able to believe in what I'm saying. I'm able to believe in myself. And I'm really excited about that, you guys, as you can probably tell. The other thing is my brain fog, which I attributed to the after effects of pregnancy. Even though my son is 18 months, I haven't had a clear thinking and memory since before I got pregnant. So I just automatically assumed that I still kind of had mommy brain. But that is lifting slowly but surely. My memory has already gotten better. You guys, I kid you not, I'm able to remember things more clearly. I'm able to, you know how sometimes you draft an email and you're like, what's the word for that? That was me every day. Now it's like I have options. I have options for words. Now I'm able to think more clearly, and it shows. It's showing in my work already, and I'm, again, so excited about that. As far as my mood, I have seen a difference in my mood. So here's the thing. Stacy typically is very much so happy, like a lot of extra. That's typically what people know me as. I will say that the I should probably know how to pronounce what I'm taking. Atomoxetine. The atomoxetine is actually kind of mellowing me out. This week, I cannot recall any moments where I was like super extra. Like how I'm speaking to you now, that was my personality this week. Just not monotone, not like boring, but kind of not what I'm used to. Because Stacy's typically jumping all over the place. Stacy's typically hyper, you know? So it mellowed me out. Not in a bad way though. So I'm not numb. I'm not walking around like a mummy, but it is very clear that I'm not as hyper as I typically am. I'm gonna watch that because I do like my silly, personality. So if I feel like I become like numb, I'm gonna have a chat with a doctor. But right now it's at a level where I'm okay with. I'm okay with a little more chill, Stacy. It's gonna take some getting used to. It might confuse some people, might confuse myself because I'm not used to it. But super chill. Even with my son, because I did have that on the mind. I was like, how is this going to impact how I play with my son and things of that nature? But there was no change. I would say, if anything, it helped me to focus more, but I'm always focused on him, so I don't know. Hi, Mellow Stacy. This is she. Welcome. Get to know her. She's different. She's not as extra, but then again, since I'm doing this, maybe extra Stacy is still here. She's just in a different form. Yeah. So now let's talk about some of the concerns and fears that I expressed in my last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So one of the things I expressed was my hyperfocus. Did I hyperfocus this week? Yes, I hyperfocused this week. However, it wasn't a hyperfocus that was out of the norm for me. Basically, when I got too excited about my motivation at work or my motivation with my creativity and life in general, the excitement, I couldn't contain myself. And so I just started like playing in my hair, and I got stuck a few times playing in my hair. And then also there were a few times where I received emails and got stuck because I didn't know the answer to the email, or I was anxious about responding or something like that. So I was actually hoping that that would disappear with the medication, but so far it hasn't, and I'm not sure if it ever will. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Another concern I had was that my mood will become unpleasant. I don't think it was unpleasant. I wouldn't say my mood became unpleasant. I'm still a sunflower. A ray of sunshine is what my team at work often refers to me as. So although my mood was pleasant, I can absolutely say that my mood was also about business this week. So there are a lot of my friends, hey, y'all probably watching this, who like FaceTime me in the morning or text me in the morning. And typically I would be all on that. I would answer the FaceTime calls. I would text right back. But I'm so focused that I've identified that my morning time is the time where I am most sharp and most ready to take care of business. And so I've protected my morning time. So that's when I get work done. So sorry, friends. Hope you don't think that's unpleasant. That's just focus, Stacy. I talked about having a fear of being stuck on medication for life. I don't know. I still don't know the answer. I'm not going to figure out that answer in week 1, but I can say that overall, this week has been a success. I focused more. I'm about my business. My creativity is flowing. People are already seeing a change in my work ethic, in my confidence, the small things, showing up on time. I literally feel like a new person. Now I understand what other people meant when they say that when they're on their ADHD medication, they feel like their best selves. I get it. This is who was inside of me, but she was trapped. She was stuck between, I want to accomplish the world and I don't want to do anything at all. So now she's coming out. Now I'm learning all about her, and as a result, you get to witness it all. So I'm gonna continue my journey. I'm gonna let you guys know everything, and I'm excited about the me that's coming out. So stay tuned for my next update. If you did not check out my interview that I did with my sister, please watch that video. I was really able to focus and edit, and I do have to watch myself because I would think of an idea or be working on a task, and I would be so committed to finishing that task. And that's great, but I also don't want to push myself too far or drain myself. So I did kind of notice, say if it was 11:30 at night and I was still up editing, that's great, right? Just being proactive, being productive, but I have to be careful not to drain myself and make myself too tired. So there were times where I was like, go to bed. I told myself, go to bed. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Let me know below. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel so you can stay updated on my progress. Is this just a fluke? Did I just have a really good week? Did I just start strong to 2021? Or is it really the medication? There's only one way to find out, and that's to keep on coming back and keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching. This is your girl, Stacy Liz, with Baggage at the Door. I'll see you next time.